Please, Allah, give me strength not to cuss or kill these men and white folks out here today. This is a tweet from Yusra Kogali, co-founder of Toronto's Black Lives Matter movement.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Muslims Matter! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Black Muslims Matter!
But don't worry, guys. Yusra was given a platform to explain away this tweet in an article named "I was vilified for telling the truth about racism." Oh, that is so empowering. Just look at you nail yourself to a fucking cross. So brave. I was bombarded by tweets from white men asking me to prove that racism, Islamophobia, and misogyny exist. Why should I have to prove the existence of the forces that torment me and members of my community to people who don't believe they exist and who, worse, perpetrate them? Exactly. Why should you have to explain yourself to anyone, especially white people? Fuck white people.
Have occupied police headquarters for the past, I think, week or so, demanding justice for Andrew Loku.
And why wouldn't you demand justice? After all, Andrew Loku was shot dead in his apartment building. That's just racism. The police is racist. He was killed because he refused to comply with police demands to drop a hammer and threatened to kill someone? Fucking racist ass newspaper. Andrew Loku didn't do nothing. Just like this woman didn't do nothing. She was holding an axe, threatening his life. She was just trying to ask him a question. Didn't do nothing, you goddamn racist. This is just like poor Jean-Pierre Boney, who was shot by a rubber bullet during a drug raid while he was running from the police. The poor guy didn't do nothing when he died from the resulting wounds. And of course, good, kind-hearted progressives form a protest that turned into a riot. But how can you look into the eyes of this crying mother and not feel moved? This is the mother of Pierre Lowry, a 16-year-old black child who was gunned down by the racist police in Chicago.
Black Lives Matter, my baby
Not to them. Not to them.
You tell them, you beautiful black mama, your black son's life mattered. I mean, just look at this little child, this poor little cherub. I mean, this is also a picture of him, and so is this. That tattoo on his neck, RMG, that stands for Really Managing My Geometry. It doesn't stand for anything stupid like Reese Money Gang. I mean, the vehicle he was driving matched the vehicle from an earlier shooting. The police are obviously racially profiling the make and model of his car. The police are fucking racist. I mean, they considered him a documented gang member. Fucking racism.
Fuck police! Fuck police! Fuck out!
You tell those white police, you beautiful black woman, those police are your enemy. Fuck the police. I mean, they killed this poor innocent gang member. All he did was run away from the police after they pulled him over and then point a gun at the police. A gun that was found at the scene of his death. Fuck the police. His mother is a saint. A respectable woman. She was even featured in a news article when she was an 18-year-old junior at Westside High School when she missed school to take care of her then infant son. You know, I'm starting to see a pattern emerge. When you look at the terms white privilege and black oppression, the word privilege is easily replaced with the word responsibility, and the word oppression is easily replaced with irresponsibility. A white child has privilege because their parents got married before having kids. The white parents are responsible, while black children are oppressed because their mom got pregnant during prom and dropped out of high school. The black parents are irresponsible. But this crying mother doesn't want to take responsibility for her terrible life choices. She doesn't want to admit that she made a mistake, that she's a shitty mother, and her son came out a thug, a drug dealer, and a gangbanger. So what does she do? She cries her fucking crocodile tears in front of the camera and tells everyone the police murdered her child, and he didn't do nothing. Black Lives Matter is built on denying that black people can ever be responsible for the consequences of their own actions. If you enjoy the content I make, consider making a donation via Patreon. If you like the artwork in my videos, visit the artist's various websites, links in the description.